Hi, welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to do a series of pushes and pulls. You can probably imagine which movements work in there. But first we'll start with our warm-up. Our head over our tailbone, our ear, shoulder, hip alignment, our belly button to our spine. Let's make sure that we pull ourselves up and drive our shoulders down at the same time. Inhale up, exhale to ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale and exhale over to the first side. Now you're going into the wall here. I'd like you to take your hand into your lap, keep your bicep over your ear, and then try to move across, opening the space between your rib cage and your hips while pushing your glutes into the floor. You're breathing through this entire movement. And then put your hand over your ear, take the hand out, take your head across. Ooh, and then open up your scalenes. Keep lifted through this entire stretch routine. Inhale across, exhale to rotation. Sweep that arm out, look ahead on the floor. Make sure your head's not back on your neck. And you want to take a couple of breaths right here. And then move yourself into the spinal twist. If you can go there, hand behind you. Inhale and exhale, rotate. The other hand on your thigh. Inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up as you go. Inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift, 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 lift. Breathe 3 times. Drop those shoulder blades. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Roll your shoulders back twice. Roll your shoulders forward twice. And then switch sides on your legs. No matter which way you're sitting, you want to remove it the other way. All right. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale, hand in the lap, and the bicep over the ear. And let's go across. We are lifting up out of that rib cage. We are separating them. Take a nice deep breath. You're going to have different ranges of motion on each side. All right, hand over the ear. Take your head across. Move your hand out. Oh, big inhale and exhale. Really open up those scalenes. There you go. Inhale across. Exhale to rotation. Sweep your hand out. Look ahead on the floor without pushing your head back. That's probably the hardest thing for me to do. I always want to lift my head. All right. Couple of breaths. Then put your hands on your thighs. The other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale. Rotate. Lift, big inhale and exhale, rotate, lift, big inhale and exhale, rotate. Breathe 3 times. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to the center, palms together, fingers interwoven. Push the palms toward your screen or whatever in front of you is. Drop those shoulder blades, pull up through the belly button, open up the rib cage from behind. You're separating those vertebrae. Nice, and getting that nice back stretch. Let's put our hands in front of our ears, put the bottom of our feet together in seated butterfly. Hinge forward, pushing your fingers across the room. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Really reach. If you're doing both, if you're pushing your shoulders away from your ears and you're reaching with your fingers, you're going to feel a lat stretch right from that serratus anterior all the way to that hip. Now, rotate your elbows to the floor and curl yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking. Take those legs shoulder width apart, drop them from one side to the other. Nice. Take your time. You're stretching your hips out. You're activating your whole pelvic region and your groin muscles and everything. 8, 7. You don't want to be pushing down onto your hands. 6, 5. They're just table legs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take ourselves down to our mat for our warm-up exercises, and then we'll go to the push me, pull you routine. All right, get your head over tailbone. Bring yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. When you reach the floor at this time or any other time during your workout, you want to lift your glutes, take them down the mat, wiggle your upper body up, pull that belly button to the spine. Make sure you have your lumbar in a natural arch. Don't push or pull it. And abs up and under the rib cage, and rib cage is closed. Pull your hand behind your head to get yourself on the back of your neck. Good. And then so we're going to start with the double leg stretch. So we're going to take our legs tabletop, default to point. Curl yourself up, draw those knees in, put your hands on your ankles. When you inhale out, you stretch your legs and arms in opposite directions. Now, if you have back concerns, take your legs straight up instead of straight up. So inhale out, exhale around. Inhale out, exhale around. Good job. Bring those knees in so that you get that stretch in the bottom. Good. Keep going. Feel the extension happening here. Move them away from each other. 8 more. 8. Good. 7. Good. Stay curled above your shoulder blades. 6. 5. Get them off the floor. 4. Don't lift and lower your head. 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Nice. Now we're going to do the scissor split as our other opener. So it's a double pulse. Nice long leg. Switch, double pulse. Double pulse. Keep those eyes between those thighs. Eyes between the thighs. Keep going. Keep going. Nice. 8 more sets. 7. Keep the legs nice and long. 6. Good. 5. Push, push. 4. Slow breathing. 3. 2. Good. And 1. Both sides. Hug your knees. Lower your head. Bring your feet to the mat. Drop them to one side. Take a nice deep breath. Drop them to the other. Take a nice deep breath. Let's get to work. All right, we're going to take our legs to tabletop and we're going to push them out together to that 45. That's our first push. So here we go. Push it out and in. Now, there's a couple of form things I want to talk about here. 3. 1 is if you're lying down, you're going to feel a little more arching in your back. So if you're curled up, you soften that a little bit. So you have to determine how much you want to protect your back. And if the curl up is comfortable for you, you can do it right here, right? Or you can lie down if your back feels safe, or you can cross your hands behind you, cradle your head in that little net and hold it right there, right? All right, so up to you. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And leave it up there in that 45. And then we're going to bring the knees down to the chest and up. So it's not coming, you're not lowering your feet, you're bringing the knees down and up. 2, you could feel this more in the transverse abdominal. Good. 3. Inhale and exhale. Nice. We don't need to count because we're doing both legs, right? Keep going. So bring it down and up. Bring it down and up. From that 45, the knees come down, not the feet, right? So the feet stay right where they are. They don't go behind the knees. You just lower those knees. Good. 10 more. Let's do 10 more. 10. 9. Knees come down. 8. 7. It's subtle, but it's good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Now hold it down here. When you get that hold down there, I want you to curl yourself up right there. Reach your hands up, and you're going to stay in that position, and you're going to lift and lower the arms. Good. Pull it in. So you should feel a nice pull out in the back and a crunch in the front. Look between those thighs if you can. Good. 8 more. 7. 6. Pull it in. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And lower down. Lower the legs down. So the next one is going to be reverse. We're going to do a reverse crossover. So I don't know. What does that look like? So you're going to curl yourself up, bring your legs to tabletop, put your hands behind your head, extend your leg, move over to the side. All right, so you're open to the side and just the leg comes in and out. So here we go. 2, 3. So we're doing this pull. 4, 5. We are aiming to cross the hip line. 6, 7. Your arms are off the floor. 8. You're lifted. 9. And 10 more. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. So we're not moving the upper body back and forth like we usually do. 6. Nice pointed feet on both sides. 7, 8, 9, and 20. Hold it there. Drop it out. And we bring it up. Now, try not to lose that flat position. 2, 3, take your time. 4, stay in that turn, stay in that lift. 5, good. 6, you should feel a real extension and a real crunch. 7, 8, 9, good. Everything in reverse. 10, 10 more. 1, we feel a little bit in our hips maybe. 2, good. Little adductor work. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Let's bring it together. And then we bring it up and rotate to the other side. Same thing. We're taking it out and in. 2, 3, 4, stay lifted. 5, nice open arms. 6, 7, 8, 9, open up. 10 more. Take your time. 1, if I'm going too fast, do slow down. 2, 3, you find your rhythm. 4, 5, pointed feet on both sides. 6, 7, cross that hip line. 8, 9, and 20. Leave it up there and take it down. 2, take your time. Don't lift on the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7, back to center. 8, remember to land in both directions. 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Let's bring it back to center. Take those legs straight up. The arms come up, and we're going to pull on alternating sides. So curl yourself up, and you're going to push up and pull down. 2, alternate. 3, 4, 5, lift up. 6, 7, good. 8, lift up. 9, and 10, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, lift. 4, 5, feeling those obliques. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Legs are together. You're going to drop the legs, bring them up, drop the arms and up, down and up, down and up. Good. Down and up. Now, if you need to lie down, that's fine. You're going to feel, and up, then arms and up. You're going to feel more in your back. So what you might do is do half of it with one leg and then half with the other. Up, down, and up. Arms and up. Legs lower and lift. Arms lower and lift. Now, the temptation to look at your legs is also a temptation to put your head back on your neck. So try not to look at your legs. Try to keep that curl up between those thighs, eyes on the thighs, right? Down and up. Let's do about 4 more. Down and up, down and up. 3 more. Down and up, down and up. 2 more. Down and up, down and up. Last one. Down and up, down and up. Let's hug. We did a nice routine there. Let's circle those knees 4 times in one direction and then 4 times in the other. Nice. So the push and pulls. We're going to push our glutes to the ceiling right now. Bridge it. We're going to do 2 sets of bridges down toward the end. So let's do the pushes to begin, starting with the bridge and down. 2, this is going to release your hips if you feel any naughtiness there. 3, KN, not NAGHT. Good. Lift and lower. Nice. We're going to do another push at the end here. Good. Keep going. Feel that opening. This feels like a relief. Good. If you felt, any kind of fatigue from what we just did, you may not. It may have been like a walk through the park with you. Good. Let's do 10 more, and then we're going to hold it up there. 10, 9, vertebrae by vertebrae, right? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up there on 1. We're going to pull in one side at a time. So you're going to take whatever, the right or left, your first side, take it in and out. Pull it into the center, bring it right back where it starts from. Don't go past your foot. 4, 5, pull it in. 6, 7, 8, 9, lift, 10. Don't let yourself drop. 1, it's easy to do that, right? 2, so you got to focus on that bridge. 3, without squeezing the glutes, pull through the transverse abdominal. 4, 5, 6, push through. 7, 8, the other leg is perfectly still. 9, and 20. Let's push from the other side. 1, feel the lengthening of that hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay lifted. Come on. 1, 2. If this hurts your knee too much, bring your feet right under the knee. 3, because that opens it more. 4, and that gives it more availability. 5, of course, keep that other leg steady. 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Lower yourself vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring those legs close in. Drop them over to the side. Push yourself up onto your elbow. Right here. You're going to be in a pike. Tuck that hip under. Your legs are long. You have that nice, elegant movement. All right. We're going to pull those knees to the chest. So point those feet nice and long. Tuck that hip under. Make your head go over your tailbone. You can have your arms up. You can have your arm in. You can have it at your side, wherever you want it. Knees come into chest. 1, 2, 3. Pulling in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now push the feet out. 1, 2. Keep the knees off the floor. 4, try not to roll back. 5, arms up help. 6, 7, 8. Don't push it to that elbow or that shoulder. 9, 10 more. Come on, lift out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now I want you to take the top leg and separate it out. We're going to come up into our hand, and we're going to go do a split leg plank lift. So have your palm facing forward, and we're going to pull ourselves up. Let's go. 1, it's only going to be 10. 2, now you have to figure out where your foot is to protect your knees and hips. 3, so if you need to go to a regular plank, that's 4. Fine. 4, you want to flex that back leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down. Then you're bringing the top leg in, the bottom leg to this bent knee position. So you got your foot down. You have the other one in toward your toward the instep. Draw that arm in a little bit more, and let's do another 10 lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now extend the leg to a 45. And when we go up for the next 10, that comes off the floor. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can continue to do that or put your hand on your thigh and bring that knee into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those legs forward, flex them, and come down into a forward fold with your arms at the side of your legs, your chest descending over your thighs, your feet flexed, getting nice and long in the back. Good. Curling down so you're opening up the vertebrae. And then bring yourself up, and let's do all of that to the other side. So we start in pike. Elbows back, glutes back, legs to the front. Good job. Tuck those hips under. And let's do that crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obliques love this. 7, 8. Stay off that, weight off that elbow. 10 more. 1, point those legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Let's extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Land those feet. Find your position. Come up onto your hand if you can, and lift and lower. Bring the arm up. 1. Again, this is harder on the bottom leg too. So I'm going to end up bending mine. 3 to get more hip support. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 9 and 10. Bring the leg in here and in here. Whoops, wrong way. All right, we're going to lift and lower. 1, keeping the leg down. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 9 and 10. Extend the top leg to 45. We're going to lift it when we do the lift, so this comes off the ground. Now remember, this is pretty progressive, so it's a little late to say this. If you want to stick with anything we've done instead of progress, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, push and pull. 5, we are pulling. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it in if you want to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Nice job. We're going to come around to a child pose, and then we got some push and pulls in plank position. So let's start with our child pose. Take a nice deep breath. All right, one of the best pushes we do is a chaturanga push-up. So let's go for that. So take yourself all the way down, hands under the shoulders, toes into the floor, elbows by the waist. Make sure your toes are in the floor. Facing down, and we're going to push off for 10. So inhale, exhale, up, inhale, exhale, down. 2, good job. 3, perfect. 4, nice. 5, elbows go back. 6. Now you want to try to get your body up all at once. I haven't mastered that yet, but good for you. 7. Good job. 8. Nice. 9. Perfect. And 10. Hold it up there. Bring your knees down. Take one arm under before we go to the next push and pull. Nice. Hold it right there. And bring yourself up and under the other way. All right, we're going to do a hamstring curl in our plank position. So this is the time for you to decide whether you want to be on your elbows or whether you want to be on your hands. All right, so we're going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other. Take both the legs out, extend one leg, 1, curl, 2, 3, 4, 5, pulling that leg in, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower it down, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, sit back. And then we're going to do hamstring pushes in that same plank position. So instead of doing it in tabletop like we usually do, we're going to do it here in plank because we love ourselves. Best reason ever, right? Push one leg out and the other, take it, bend it toward, flex the foot. 1, 2, 3, stay in your plank. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, flex the other foot up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come to tabletop. All right, come on up. Hug yourself, one direction, and then the other. All right, what's more push and pull, but bird dog crunches. That's pushing and pulling from every direction. So we're going to do 20 on each side. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's start by doing the diagonal extensions. So one leg, opposite arm. Now, when you curl and bring the knee and elbow together, you actually crunch your entire body. So it's not just a limb connection, it's an entire crunch. So let's go, 20 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you pushing too hard on that hand? 6, lift yourself off. 7, pull that belly button in. 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Release it, leg and arm. Good. We're going to the other side. Stretch them both out. Get yourself centered. No falling over onto that hand or that knee. All right. When your head is out, it's along the tailbone line. So don't make sure you don't drop it or lift it. Let's go. 1, 2. I'm talking about right here. 3, 4. Crunch, crunch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push and pull. 6, 7. Pulling, pushing. 8, 9, and 20. All right, let's take ourselves around. Legs in front. We're eventually going to be in a pike, so if you need a towel or a pillow to put under your tailbone, you can imagine how many push and pulls there in a pike. But the first thing we're going to do is a reverse curl. So our arms are up, right in front of our ears, right in that soft, safe place. Now, I want you to focus a lot on scooping that belly when we do this. We're going to keep our feet attached to the floor for the first routine, but I want you to know that as we progress, you can feel free to lower those legs and keep yourself attached if you need to, or the arms, depending on what we're doing. So you're starting at the top and you're curling down as far as you can. curl it out, scoop it up, and then pulling up by pulling up under that rib cage and bringing it back up. So down and up. Good. 3. Good. And up. 4. Curling the neck as well as you want to feel, by the time you're down there, you want to feel like you're in a curl up. 6. So you're in a curl up, right? Just like you are in your Pilates posture. 7. Now we're going to do some leg lifts at the end here. Good. 8. Curl it in, make it scoop. Shoulders away from the ears. 9. And hold it down here on 10. Don't hold your breath though, right? Start breathing. Now keep your hands there and you're going to lift one leg for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put your elbows on the floor right here. Good job. Take a nice deep breath. Put one foot on top of the other knee. Come onto your toe, and we're going to lift and lower for 20. 1. Feel that in the transverse abdominal. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull, pull. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Look through that keyhole. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Other side. This is such a fun workout. 1 on your toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Bring yourself up. Take a twist. All right, we're going to be in pike now. So again, you can make your decision about putting some of your legs or arms down on the other side as we go. All right, come to the center, lift off. Good job. And you're going to take one leg out to the side. So drop one leg outside. You can actually hold the other leg if you want to keep yourself balanced. And you're going to push it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull that belly in. 6. Just sitting like this is a workout. 7, 8, 9, and 20. Bring it back to center. You can hold that if you want to. If you can lower the other one out, you can also take it off. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4. I hold it because it drops out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Push out. 9, 10 more. 1. Look ahead. 2, 3. Pull that belly in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Bring those legs together. Good. Drop them right and left. 2, just 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, flex your feet. Now we're going to pull our legs over our heads. So we're going to pull ourselves up into a plow or to a shoulder stand, whichever one you want. But the idea is to roll your legs over your shoulders by using your core, right? Only 10 of these. So you want to start by lying down and pointing those legs. You bring them up and over. Curl it down. Nice. I want you to land every time because I want us to start with the lift. If you can't, that's fine. Also, another way to help yourself get over is sometimes to start in a seated position, and as you go back, take the legs back, right? Two, curl. Nice. Three, curl. Nice. Perfect. Pulling up. Four, curl. Good. And curl it down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Try not to drop. Five, curl up. You're running into my cat. I'm going to move down. You're halfway there. Six, curl. Nice. Bring it down. Seven. Good. Eight. Good job. Nine. Good. And 10. Stay there. Bend your knees. Open them toward your ears. Good. Then extend them nice and wide. Bring yourself up and then all the way down into another turn. Beautiful job. All right, let's see how we're doing. 3 minutes. All right, I still want to do some full body crunches because that's a perfect push pull. And then I promise you another set of bridges and then we'll stretch. So we might run 2 minutes up, okay? So extended leg. This is the most ultimate push pull thing we have. So we come together, crunch, we bring those elbows together, right? And we back out. So inhale, exhale, 1, inhale, exhale. 2, nice. 3, that's a full body move, so it's not as hard as it looks. 5, good. 6, 7, come on, vertebrae by vertebrae. 8, 9, and 10. Now, you all can tell me if this class went really fast, because it did for me. All right, for the final bridge, we're going to put our heels into the floor, take our legs super wide, and let's bridge up for 20. 1, this is excellent for the pelvic floor, by the way. 2, bridges always are. 3, bridges show up in hip work, knee work, back work. 4, they just show up everywhere. 5, like planks do. 6, 7, 8, nice. 9, 10, 10 more. You're on your heels if you want to be. 1, 2, you do great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now hold it up there. Now we're going to push the feet down, alternating for a set of 10. One leg down and up, the other one and up. 2. So just push the foot to flat. 3. Nice. So fill this up the back of your leg. 4. And in your groin, actually. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Lower your body. Bring one leg in. Put the heel of the other leg on top of that one. Whatever your front top leg is, that's the direction you're going to drop them both to. You're going to get that hip and waist stretch. and then take it up and then over to the other side. You weren't here for stretch yesterday. It was 40 minutes of hip. So if you have hip issues or you want to source something for hip stuff, that was a good stretch to be here for or to refer to. And bring it back up, take it to the other side in the direction of the top leg. Let's go. Just feeling that hip open up, only about that, keeping our chest to the ceiling. Bring it up and over to the other side. And it was very gentle, according to the people who attended. So if you're looking for a gentle stretch, and bring it up and back to center. We're going to take one leg up and come down into happy baby pose. The other one is standing right there for now. As we push down, we feel that extension. Now that other knee is going to drop out to the side. We're going to get more groin inside leg. And then bring it back up. Take this leg up, rotate the ankle one direction and the other. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And you're holding it here for 30 seconds. So in that 30 seconds, let's breathe a lot. Let's see what other range of flexibility we have. We can feel really good. Getting this all stretched and down. If you need to curl up to get more flexibility in your back, that really does work. So if you curl yourself up, pulling your abs up under your rib cage, maybe massaging your groin on the other side, your hip crease, that really helps get your leg just a little longer. Okay, we're going to cross it over, push into it. And then put the foot down. Happy baby on the other side, starting with flat foot, and we're going to breathe into it, letting it get as far as it can get. And then drop that other knee out. And it helps push it to both sides of the stretch. Beautiful. Let's flatten that other foot. Take this leg up, rotate the ankle one direction and the other. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. We got our 30 seconds right here. Breathing, stretching, feeling the length. We're feeling incredible. Life is good. 15 more seconds. You are amazing. This was, I don't know, this felt like one by 5 minutes for me, so you're going to have to tell me. Of course, sometimes an exercise can feel 20 minutes long, but the class can feel 5 minutes long. Cross the leg over on the other side and push into it. With those legs side by side, we're going to take ourselves over to our tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Hips are sit bone width apart. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Push those shoulder blades together, but push the shoulders down at the same time. Take the head back toward the neck and push that glute all the way up, pulling the belly in as you go down with it, and then curl up, opening the shoulder blades, dropping the head, opening the back of the cervical curve, the lumbar, etc. And then reverse it again. Inhale. The arms always stay long, so there's no place really where you bend them. And then exhale. A lot of people bend them when they go into the cow. You don't need to do that. Now we're going to put our toes together and our knees apart, and we're going to walk back into a nice long vertebrae. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Feel the release as you go back, and with those wide knees, you get all that hip opening, right? All right. Now push your fingertips into the mat. Lift your elbows off the floor. Get that nice shoulder stretch right there. Head down onto the mat helps. And lower your arms, slide them in, bring yourself up. And we are in our straddle. So we're on our sit bones, right? So if you need to bend your knees to get on your sit bones, that's okay. Bring your arms up and over to one side. We're curling down now. Pushing that glute into the floor as we curl to the other side, not letting ourselves roll forward. Now we're going to land that on top of the other leg and come over into a side stretch. Also, try to stay as open as possible. And then we're going to face the other leg and come on down our elbows to the floor and lowering the chest onto the thigh. So this gives you a nice stretch that kind of goes around the whole body. And bring yourself up, and we curl down on the other side, keeping ourselves lifted. Try not to fall back. And over to the side stretch on the other side. Stay open. If you stay open, you get a lot more back stretch, right? And then we're taking it down into the elbows onto the floor on the other side. And then that gives us our back stretch. Watch, lifting that glute up. That one really, really wants to come up. And curl yourself up. Let's walk down the middle. Get that nice long back. Curl, walk yourself in. Bounce those knees. Okay, I can really see I'm getting over time here. Let's go up into our downward facing dog. Push down with your heels, push with your hands, chest toward the thigh, one knee forward, the other heel down. We just can't reproduce this anywhere, so you gotta do it right. And then switch. And then both heels down. Now I had a lot of push and pulls in this pike position, but we didn't have time. All right, curl yourself up. Boop, 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 boop. Vertebrae by vertebrae, yeah. Roll your shoulders back for 4. 1, 2, 3, and forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reach behind, open up. We did chaturanga push-ups. Yes, we did. And release. Washing machine. Open up those legs. Get your head over your tailbone. Swing your right left. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. Up and down. And last one. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates today, the Push Me, Pull You routine.